Kansas City Chiefs had a dominant performance against the Las Vegas Raiders, and now they get to host the Washington Commanders here on Monday Night Football. My name's Tyler, here with my brother Ryan. We're going to break down this game and provide our predictions at the end, so be sure to stay tuned and leave a comment. Let us know who you think is going to win. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button, get notified when new videos come out. We're about 170 subscribers away from 8,000, so let's see if we can get there this week. And Ryan, Rashee Rice definitely made his return known, especially to the rest of the league. Dominant performance as well, just by the Chiefs, just in general. I mean, you just go look at some of these team stats here. 95 yards for the Raiders, 434 yards for the Chiefs. The one that's impressive to me, the time of possession, 1752 to 1408. I'll let you know who. I'll let you guys figure out who had which. But yeah, I know it's just against the Raiders. And no offense to the Raiders, but I mean, this Chiefs offense looks like what we remember it being from a couple years ago when they were one of the best teams in the AFC, and that's what's scary, I think, for the rest of the AFC. Well, even though it's wild, it's also kind of wild though to think that a Daniel Jones offense might be a little bit better. But we'll save that for when the Colts and Chiefs play here. But they're going to be going up against a Commanders team who they're dealing with a bunch of injuries, and it got even a little bit worse today as Jayden Daniels left the game with a hamstring injury, and it's from reports from what I heard on the Sunday Night Football pregame is that it's not anything too serious, but still a hamstring injury. That's especially for Jayden Daniels, who's already has kind of playing with a bum leg. That's not good. And Terry McLaurin's already been out. Deebo Samuel's been out. There's another receiver that was out too that I'm blanking on. But just in general, though, they're going through the injury bug as of right now. And for this Monday Night Football game, it's just tough because the Commanders team's really fun to watch, especially last year, like when fully healthy. It was a great rookie year for Jayden Daniels, but now they're going to be going up against a Chiefs team that is firing at all cylinders.
Oh, yeah. This Chiefs team, so I said this in last week's video too, but over the last couple of years, I have been very critical of this Chiefs team just because they've been like one of the better teams, but I never felt that they were like true Super Bowl contenders. This team is legit. The way they're moving the football.
Yeah.
Their defense is maybe not as good as it was last year, but it's still really good. And yeah, this team is a force to be reckoned with now.
Yeah. It felt like last year, like they really had to grind out games, really like strategically think, how are we going to move the chains here so we can get a good 10-play drive that can end with some points and really lean on the defense. And now, just from what we're seeing, and I know, like I said, it's just the Raiders, but even too, if we go back to just some of these past couple games, like the Lions felt like that too. The Jags, the offense looked great as well too. The defense stumbled a little bit. The Ravens, I know the Ravens defense sucks, but still, like, and we've seen this team improve. And now you have Rashee Rice back, and just to think, like now their starting receiving room is Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Hollywood Brown. And then you have Travis Kelce, who's well past his prime, but still one of the better tight ends in the league. Like still very reliable, and that connection with Mahomes is something that you can't teach. It's just it reminds me of what. And to be fair, too, not even then like trying to be like too much to talk positively of them in general, but it makes it's fun to watch. It's good football. It's fun to watch. Good, like and see all this motion and everything, and see Mahomes, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, like be able to do what he does. It is fun to watch. But they're going to be going this Commanders team as well too. When healthy, it's another fun offense to watch, just with how talented Jayden Daniels is. But not to give my prediction away a little too early, but I feel like this is a Monday Night Football matchup that's not going to be too great because also too in general, this Commanders defense is not good. This Commanders defense is struggling big time.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the big things. I think they were a little bit older, and they were able to get by on defense last year because teams kind of had to keep up with what was a more explosive offense than everybody thought it would be. And so it put offenses in a little bit more of a precarious situation, and they had to push the ball and push the boundaries a little bit more. And I think the defense was able to capitalize there too. And so I think this defense, it's still a Dan Quinn defense. It's still going to be sound. I just don't know if they have the horses this year. And offensively, this offensive line is a little banged up. They were banged up even like coming into the year. Now you look like Austin Eckler is hurt. Terry McLaurin has missed time. Deebo Samuel has now missed time with a heel injury. And then now you throw on top the Jayden Daniels. He had the knee sprain. Now he comes back with the hamstring. It just kind of seems like one of those years for the Commanders, and that's unfortunate. But to get into predictions here, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Honestly, not just because this offense is so explosive, but if you go look at what this defense did today, they held the Raiders to like 95 total yards in this game. They only had 1 turnover. Like, it was just pure domination. It's not like they had 5 turnovers and like 5 of their drives ended in the first, 10, 15 yards of them potentially moving the ball. Or they had like turnovers on kickoffs and they had extra possessions here or there. This defense just dominated this Raiders offense, which, like, albeit is one of the worst in the league, but still, it's a professional football team. The other team's players get paid to play football too. So if you can go out, pitch a shutout, and then hold the other team to 95 yards, that's a damn good performance.
Yeah. Now, and that's why I'm going with the Chiefs also too. And this is what's really interesting now too, like, because as I know it's 7 weeks into the season, but the Chiefs are still on the outside of looking in the playoffs just because of who they lost to earlier in the year. But they got some really big games coming up here. So they have this one here. Well, it's their 8th right now. Chargers sit 6 as of right now, and then the Jags are 7th. They've lost to both of those teams, so they have the tiebreaker advantage over them. But if you and I are correct, which we're always right, and that's why you guys should subscribe to get notified when videos come out.
We get it from our mother.
Exactly, yeah. But they're about to go through a real gauntlet of games here. I think we're really going to find out just how good, like now with Rashee Rice coming in, and now and they've had this time to keep on developing it and get this chemistry. But they're at the Bills in week 9, at the Broncos in week 11. It looks like they have a bye here in week 10. Week 12. They host the Colts, which is going to be the game of the week. I'm so excited for that. I never thought I'd be so excited for a Daniel Jones, Patrick Mahomes matchup, but here we are. Then at the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day, and this Cowboys team as well too. Chiefs fans, like, this Cowboys offense is legit. Like, talk about how good the Chiefs defense is. This Cowboys Chiefs matchup is going to be a real fun one on Thanksgiving Day. And then, to be fair, then too, if the Texans can figure it out, then they play the Texans and then the Chargers again right after that. So it's like they have a tough 4 or 6 game stretch coming up.
Fun fact: Patrick Mahomes has never beat the Colts. He's 0-2 all time against the Colts.
Chalk it up. Might as well put the
put it in the column for the Colts.
Put in the win column for the Colts there.
No, that's going to be a fun one. I'm really looking forward to watching the Chiefs the rest of the way, because I think they really have an opportunity to do something great this year with this team. So we're both taking the Chiefs. Let's go ahead. Let's wrap it up here. If you guys have not already, please go ahead and like and subscribe. That is the best way to help out the channel. While you're down there, leave a comment on who you think is going to come out ahead. Will it be the Washington Commanders? Will it be the Kansas City Chiefs? Other than that, we'll see you guys next time.